I'd like to call to order the Code Enforcement Nuisance Board meeting. Roll call.
LaPointe.
Here.
Bruni.
Here.
Gonzalez.
Here.
Holman.
Here.
That's
Second.
roll call.
LaPointe.
Yes.
Bruni.
Yes.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Holman.
Yes.
If I could get the staff to be sworn in. All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. All right. Madam Clerk.
Agenda item 2025-51 is for code compliance. This is an appeal to a citation for case number 2023-4164, citation number 2023-8155.51 for the citation fine in the amount of $1,006.04 for the property located at 1002 State Street. Tina Hutchinson is the owner, and the respondent is from the Simpson firm, Blake Belials. Mr. Belials is in the audience. This case was originally scheduled on the agenda for the September hearing. It was requested to be moved to the next hearing, and that request was granted. And so I believe Mr. Belials is here to make a request to postpone it until November.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and everyone else in attendance. As stated, my name is Blake Belials. I am here on behalf of the Simpson firm. Ms. Hutchinson had hired Alan Simpson to cover this case. And in watching the last hearing, I did see that, normally this board meets on every fourth Tuesday of the month. And I saw that some staff there had been a motion for it to be moved to October 20th instead of October 28th due to some staff being out of town. October 28th would have worked for us on that first moving date from the 23rd of September to now. But Mr. Simpson had a previous vacation set for this week. So I'm here in his stead, but I know Ms. Hutchinson would prefer Mr. Simpson to be able to conduct this hearing. If we could just have the one more month till November, whether it be Mr. Simpson or I that covers the hearing, we will not ask for another continuance and will proceed forward. I was planning on doing this hearing myself regardless but I had a sick child on Friday, and I've literally been in bed today, except for coming here today, because I know that you guys have to make that decision, and it can't just be something to ask for. So on behalf of Ms. Hutchinson, I did appear to ask for that continuance. I will move forward today if not granted that, but I would appreciate that consideration.
I'll make a motion to move it to next month.
Second.
LaPointe, Bruni. Roll call.
LaPointe.
Yes.
Bruni.
Yes.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Holman.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Great, thank you.
November has been, you're aware of the November date, right?
It would be the 25th is the fourth.
I think they're going to request at the end of the meeting that it be moved because of Thanksgiving. So I think the request is going to be the 17th.
We'll make it work.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the consideration. Y'all have a great day.
Madam Clerk.
Agenda item 2025-52 is for code compliance. This is an appeal to a citation for case number 2025-7897, citation number 2025-11674.1. And the citation fine is $256.04 for the property located at 1631 Pleasant Way. The owners are Jordan Steff and Bryant Kirby. The respondent is Bryant Kirby, and Chris Minix is his attorney, and they are here this afternoon. And the case will be presented by Sonia Duderick.
This case was a result of complaint-based inspection on 7/31/25. During the inspection, the following violations were observed: accumulation of landscape debris on the premise, including but not limited to fallen trees, tree branches, and limbs; a shed or accessory structure on the property in disrepair. Notice on 8/1/2025, a notice of violation was mailed to a PBA-listed property owner with compliance inspection date of 9/1/25. Here are the pictures of the shed and fallen tree limbs and landscape debris. On 8/5/2025, the property owner contacted the staff stating they were almost done cleaning everything up. On 9/3/25, Animal Control Officer Ferris contacted the Code Compliance Division Manager regarding a makeshift barrier that has been installed around the backyard at this location, preventing her from further visualizing, inspecting for compliance on her animal ordinance violation case. Staff contacted the city attorney, who was aware of the property due to animal ordinance violation case, for guidance on how to proceed. On 9/17/25, the property was inspected and found to be a violation. The original violation regarding the shed, accessory structure, and accumulation of landscape debris was not observed due to makeshift barrier that had been created in the backyard. A citation was issued and posted on the property, as well as sent by first class in certified mail to a PBA-listed owner. The compliance inspection date listed on the citation was 9/29/25, which since has been postponed due to filed appeal. The following violations were listed on a citation: accessory structure, which is also a fence, not maintained structurally sound or in good repair, and dilapidated fence walls. Here's a picture of a citation that was posted on the front of the property. You can see here a plastic was placed on the fence, which is unauthorized fencing material. While on the property, while posting a citation, the owner came outside and asked about citation. He was advised the citation was issued for structurally unsound fence and the material used for new fencing construction not being allowed. The owner was then directed to contact the city attorney for further information or with question due to being represented by a legal counselor in the other ordinance with this violation case. As of today, the case has been open for 81 days. And here's pictures today. Can you go back to the other slide? Today, it remains in violation for illegal fence, no permit for original fence, unauthorized fencing material. Here you can see there's a picture when I posted original citation, the box next to the car has been there for over a month. And the plastic wrapper is still on the fence.
All right, and do we have somebody here?
Mr. Kirby.
All right, can I swear you in? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right.
Please state your name.
Anya Duderick,
What's your position?
Code Compliance Officer.
Are you the one that's been going out and observing the property? Okay. How many times have you been out there?
The presentation, I can count. 1, 2, 3, and today.
If there was video evidence of you being there many more times, would you dispute that?
No, what I have here is when
3
I
times
went,
you've been out there?
and today.
And today, so 4 times? So tell me about, how long have you been in your position?
I've been with the city for 19 years.
How many times have you cited people for improper fence?
Don't know the count.
How many in the last month?
This is the only one that I know in the last month. I've been out of the office for 2.5 weeks, so
So in an average month, how many would you cite?
it just depends. I don't know.
Do you do one every month?
Not necessarily.
Okay. What brought this to your attention?
An animal control officer was there to do her follow-up. Now, the original complaint came to our office, but it was not for the fence, it was for the other stuff.
Okay.
But the fence was brought up to our attention by animal control.
So talking about the building and the branches in his backyard?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware that that building is no longer there now?
I couldn't see it.
Okay.
He did call and tell me that he was taking care of it, but I couldn't see it all gone.
So is it your position that despite doing some cleaning up and moving the building, he's still in violation of the first citation, or?
We only got one citation.
Okay, so, I mean, the first ordinance?
The violation,
Yes.
if I can't see it, I can't tell that it's not there.
So it's your position that the tarp that is setting on the back of the fence, I believe it's not even on the fence, it's on the property, it's not on the fence row, that is a fence?
It might be, the fence itself might be on his property, but it's leaning against the fence, so it's part of the fence.
Have you discussed the fence or my client's position is it's not a fence. It's a screen, you know, he's not trying to create a fence or anything. Have you discussed that with him?
When I posted a citation, I told him he needs to contact. However, on the notice of violation, there is an accessory structure on there that has all the information on material that can and cannot be used for fencing.
How did you get back to where you were looking in the back of his yard?
I was granted permission to go back there
Okay, who were you granted permission by?
by next door neighbor.
Mr. Hohen?
Yes.
Okay. So did you ask him to go onto his property and look behind my client's property?
Yes, I talked to him.
Okay. How does this plastic tarp annoy, injure, endanger the comfort, health, or safety of the public?
City ord.
Well, no, I'm reading a city ordinance, the code 27501, one of them y'all are citing. How does this annoy, injure, or endanger the comfort, health, or safety of the public?
It's unauthorized material for the fencing.
That doesn't make it a nuisance if you think it's unauthorized material, though, does it?
Not me to decide.
So it doesn't annoy, injure, or danger the comfort, health, or safety of the public. In fact, it's intended to keep people from peering and viewing into his property.
You can put a privacy fence.
Right.
That's authorized material.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I want to mention, if he puts a privacy fence, he needs to get a permit, which he can get through building division.
Why didn't you offer him a chance to cure rather than just issuing a fine?
Or consulted with the city attorney.
Okay.
That's something you'll have to
That's
discuss.
standard practice to give someone a notice so they can cure things.
He did. He got notice of violation originally, yes.
And you got an opportunity to cure the tarp on his property?
There's a definition on there for unauthorized fencing material, yes.
State your name.
Bryant Kirby.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
I guess the point I just wanted to make real quick, I was on my way out, leaving the house whenever you popped by. The citation that you gave me was for a shed that I was actively tearing down. If you can flip back to that picture, you can see it is torn to pieces, where I'm literally ripping the roof apart. Between, I guess, when you were there the week before and when I received the notice, the shed wasn't even there anymore. So like I was actively tearing it down, I guess, when you cited me for it.
The citation, I'm sorry, the citation is not
Well,
for the shed.
sorry, I know, I'm sorry, I
Okay.
misspoke. Whenever you issued the, is it a
Notice of violation,
Okay,
you
thank
called me, yes.
So, I guess what I'm trying to get at is, what you had originally given me notice for was already fixed by the time you came back to look at anything. I'm trying to, you know, play ball and comply with everything you're doing. So then you gave me notice of a citation for something you had never even made me aware of was an issue, and then basically told me, well, sucks to suck, that's just how it is.
It's on accessory structure. If you read the definition at the bottom of it, it gives a fencing material instruction in which is authorized and not authorized.
You cited me for something that I wasn't even aware of was an issue.
What's the purpose of the fence in the, or whatever you want to call it, in the condition that it sits? I'm just curious why you have plastic on it as it sits.
Because for some reason, the city of Bowling Green has taken great interest into anything I have going on into my backyard.
That's not what I asked. I asked what's the purpose? What is your purpose for it?
The purpose of the fence is to keep my chickens in.
Oh, it is a fence? It is?
The metal fence, the actual woven wire and steel T-post are a fence.
So was there ever a permit for a fence? So it would still be out of
The
compliance?
other fence there didn't have a permit either when we looked today.
Could you maybe explain to the board too what happened when you went out there related, what happened to animal control, and then I guess how Mr. Kirby responded? Was that her or was that animal control?
No, that was Officer Ferris.
That wasn't
Okay.
me.
So the reason that I said go ahead and cite him instead of come back is that he, if I recall correctly, contacted the police, said he was going to trespass any officer that came to his home, even though they weren't even on his property. He put the fences up because he has roosters and chickens that don't qualify. And so when they were having this issue and he was saying things like that to them, I said, you don't have to give him notice. If you read the law, it says may, and this isn't a case where you need to have to come back. Just go ahead and cite him.
So on that, I can't remember what her name was, but the animal control officer that was there, I think it was May, we were leaving the house, whole family, we're going somewhere. She had told me that there was a dead skunk in my yard, which had been removed a week beforehand, before she ever got there, because it was dead, and I threw it in a dumpster. Whenever, you know, my wife I was in the shower, that she was loading the kids in the van. She told me that there was someone from animal control, yada, yada, yada. They wanted to talk to her. I was like, well, we're busy. She came inside, said, well, she's not leaving. So I finished getting ready and went outside and said, how can I help you? And she was like, hey, you know, skunk. I was like, well, I'd show you the skunk, but it's been gone for days. She's like, okay, well, I need to basically verify the chickens you have. And I was like, no, you're not. We've got to go. I'm not doing that right now. And she was like, well, I'm not leaving. And I was like, I've got to go. I don't have time to sit here and argue with you. And she's in my front yard at this point. We're standing by my front door. Please leave, or I'll call the police and have you trespassed. That's the exact conversation.
And then you put your fence up.
No, the fence has been there the whole time.
Was it there the first time you were there?
I have pictures of, well, the fence, the chain link fence was there.
But not the plastic.
Correct.
Did you ask
the
Ms.
fence.
Ferris to crow like a rooster?
Oh,
That was the attorney. Oh, that was Mr. Minix at the last hearing? Last hearing, okay,
I
lovely.
did not.
Okay, do you have chickens?
I do have chickens, but I have gotten rid of the roosters and everything like you asked.
How many chickens do you have? More than 5?
More than 5, yes.
Okay, which is an ordinance violation, you realize. And you've told animal control that you're gonna do what you want, and we can't tell you you can't have chickens.
So there is a Warren County statute that basically protects right to farm. And I did go back and verify, I had all the paperwork here back in, I think it was July. That does apply within the city limits. Like those ordinances were adopted by the Warren County Fiscal Court, and they do apply inside the city.
They've explained to you where you live and the amount of property you have, it does not work, correct? No,
Can you find and explain to me where that says that?
I can, but
Okay.
that's not for this hearing.
That's an,
Okay.
all right, good job, buddy.
I would like to make a motion to uphold the citation and fine in the amount of $256.04.
Second.
Point Holman. Roll call.
Lapointe. Bruni.
Yes.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Holman.
Yes.
So you can get your citation and fine from Madam Clerk.
All right, then you're
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Madam Clerk?
Agenda item 2025-53 is for code compliance. This is an appeal to a citation, case number 2025-7688, citation number 2025-11452.4. The citation fine is $106.04 with a work order fee for $280 for mowing. The total fines and fees are $386.04 for the property located at 0 Crudson Drive. The owner is the Light Mission Pentecostal Church of Bowling Green. The respondent is, are you here for this case? Okay. Is it Mafati Celestino? Okay. So Mr. Celestino is here to address the board, and Officer Will Ming will present his case.
This case was a result of a proactive inspection on 7/28/25. During the initial inspection, the following violations were observed: overgrown grass. A courtesy notice was sent to the PBA listed owner and address at that date, or on that date. On 8/5/25, the property was inspected and remained in violation. A notice of violation was sent to the PBA listed owner and address on that date with a compliance inspection listed of 8/11/25. On 8/15/25, staff researched contact information for the property owner, and a number was called from an internet search. A voice message was left explaining that the property needed to be mowed. On 09/02/25, the property was inspected and remained in violation. Additional searches were made to attempt to find the contact information for the property owner to gain voluntary compliance. On 9/15/2025, the property was inspected, remained in violation. Additional searches were made to attempt to find the contact information for the property owner to gain voluntary compliance. On September 17/25, a phone call, voicemail, and text were left at one of the numbers found during the research with pictures of the property urging that it needed to be mowed. On September 24/25, additional contact attempts were made without success. On September 26/25, the property was inspected, remained in violation. A door tag was posted on the PVA listed property owner's address to encourage communication and compliance. On 10/3/25, the property was inspected, remained in violation. A citation was issued, posted on the property, as well as sent by first class and certified mail to the PBA listed owner. A work order was submitted for the city contractor to mow the property, which was a double mow due to the height of grass and of a large lot. The height of grass throughout the entire property was over 2 feet tall, and some location was even 3 feet tall.
If you would state your name.
Tia Celestino.
All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So,
Okay, go ahead.
so right here, as I said, right here, we do not know the law. We just want to go back, like, let me start telling like our history here in the Bowling Green. We've been here in the Bowling Green for maybe 18 years. This is our first property owning in the city of Bowling Green. Most of these laws, we don't know them until when we get a citation. So when first time the pictures you just saw over there, the tree that's laying over there, it was putting down by the wind. And one time, one officers, I don't remember their names, they walked by over there and asked them, like, how this be done here, because we don't know. We got them by chance that time here. I don't remember the name of the officers. We asked them how this is do, like, what we can do here. Like, is the city going to be moving this, or we the one who's going to be responsible? So we did not want to leave of these trees because we already pay contractor for us breeding over there, so we did not want to pay extra cost because we already pay contract over there. So that's why we did not want to pay for remove the trees. And going back for the citation that we got, it was for the grown grass, and if I'm not mistaken, I was cut from maybe 25 foot from the road to where we get, not the whole thing. So every places that we go, like when we driving around the Bowling Green, we thought if we cut from the road to 25 foot, we fine. So that's why I did not worry about cutting the whole thing. And if we go back, when we bought this land, it had a full of the trees. So we had to cut the trees down so we can see the prices. That's why we did not worry about cutting the whole tree. That's why we're here.
All right. I will make a motion to uphold the citation and fine and work order fee in the amount of $386.04.
Second.
LaPointe, Gonzalez, roll call.
Lapointe,
Yes.
Bruni,
Yes.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Holman.
Yes.
Madam Clerk will have your citation and fine. Thank you.
And Mr. Celestino, is the phone number that you listed, I'm not going to say it on the meeting here, but is the,
One I have there.
say again?
Which one you have there?
Well, I don't want to say it on the televised meeting, but I can show it to you. But we just need to make sure we have a way to contact you so
Okay.
that we can work with
Okay.
you on these, get the
Okay.
tree cleaned up, make sure you're mowing it right in
And
the future.
when I went over there, the same day I put in the citation, we mowed like the same week. I think I'm the one who went to mow like the Monday that week. We mowed from from the road to 25 foot.
You got to keep going. You got to mow the whole thing. You got to keep it mowed.
Oh,
The property has to be maintained completely.
completely.
The whole thing's got to be mowed.
Okay.
I know, it's part of owning properties. You got to maintain it.
So we did not know those things. And as right now we speak, we have a contract of there who we paid. They supposed to come work on over there for removing everything is over there.
Okay.
So they kind of delay of the process cause the contract we paid, they kind of don't have there's a papers they're waiting for to be approved by city.
Like a building permit or a site work permit?
Yes, the breeding permit.
Yeah.
That's why the whole thing is haven't not moved yet.
Okay.
So for us keep paying like extra money when we already paid the money, that's why we're not doing that
Yeah, you
work.
still got to maintain the property, and even until, I mean, even when they start building, you still got to mow the grass even
Yeah,
while
we
they're
know,
building.
we know that. I know that.
Yeah, so just make sure you keep it mowed the rest of this year, and then will contact you to work with you. He can give you the name of some companies about the tree or whatever that has fallen. You're gonna have to cut that up and have that removed, and you gotta have the property cleaned up.
This one is already removed because
That one's, okay, hold on.
that one is already moved. This one by the road.
That's still there?
No, it's moved.
That's gone too?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gone.
Okay. Well, yeah, as long as you keep it mowed, maintained, and keep all the tree limbs up, then you guys should be okay. But if you want to come over here real quick, I'll show you the number we have just to make sure.
Okay, okay. And I got a question. I'm here, most of, I just have to speak on behalf of my community. So I'm one of the leader of my community, Burundian community. Some of this stuff, we don't know where to get the information until when we get to these kind of troubles. So since like we are like getting stuff, buying stuff here in the Bowling Green, like where we can get a resource from.
So the reason that we do as much education before we get to this process as possible is to exactly help people do that, because whether you're from this country or not,
Yeah,
people
I
that were
understand.
born and raised in Bowling Green, they still don't know the rules,
I understand,
right?
yeah.
And so that's why we sent you a letter, and then we sent you another letter, and then we drove to your house and put a thing on your door trying to educate you, and all we needed you to do was call if you had questions, or, you know, that's what we were trying to do, is help you understand the rules and the regulations.
So I've been going to the office. I've been going every single time whenever I receive letters.
Which
I'll-
office?
Over there to the 707
Yeah.
East Main.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
go over there and ask questions.
Okay.
So whatever the information I always get is, I don't know. I don't know if my English or my understanding.
Who are you talking? Is that where you're getting the building permits? Is that the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay, so we
place.
are across the hall from there,
Oh,
from,
you're
we're
not
a different
there?
window, right? It's the same building, same floor, but when you
Yeah,
come
yeah,
in.
where it says code of compliance. That's
That's
where,
us.
that's the window I always
that's
go
correct,
to.
yes.
Yeah,
So-
every single time I always go, cause I don't like make phone calls, cause whenever I'm talking to somebody on phone, sometimes I don't get it what they saying, but when I go and do in person, they always explain it better. So.
Sure, and also know that we have language lines so that we can either on the phone or we can get a video interpreter. So if there is something that maybe doesn't translate well from English, then we can certainly get a video interpreter on as well to help you. So
Since
we're
I'm
happy to
here,
explain those things.
I would request, since like what I said, for my community to understand, I would need a resource where I can have somebody maybe come to give some lesson to my
Yeah, we do that all the
community.
time. We go to the
So we
International
cannot be
Center, we
cut
go to
into this kind
homeowners
of-
associations. We're happy to do that at any time. We can set
Okay.
that up. And Pam can get you information on doing all that. We even have an online form where you can go to our website and ask for us to come talk for animal control or code compliance or anything, and we'll come out and we'll give a presentation and everything.
Come.
Okay? All right, and Pam, if you can just make sure, well, I'll check. Is this a good number right there? Yeah. Right on there, whatever you want us, in an email or whatever you want, however you want us to contact you. And that way Will can work with you on getting everything taken care of and up to par. Excellent, thank you. And if you just want to step over there to Pam, and then she'll help you out, okay? Thank you, sir. LWPC, or what? LMPC of Bowling Green. You keep. It's your deal, you talk to them. They did? Yeah. big tree. They didn't burn it though, did they? Did they burn it? Well, I'm asking. About a year and a half ago, when they first bought it, they went and cut all the trees down, and then they put them in a big pile, and they were burning them. So the fire department went over there, told them they couldn't.
Yeah, I did mow the grass.
Because
I did mow the grass.
our contractor said
the
that he
same
mowed the
day I
grass.
went, look, I took pictures before. I mowed the grass. I mowed,
Okay.
I mowed on October 3rd. I mowed the grass.
Okay, well,
October
I'll
3rd.
look to see what date it was that we mowed it, because our contractor said he mowed it. So,
I'm on, you see the machines over there. I took the pictures.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna come. I'm on the grass.
okay, well, I'll look into that part, but for now, you're gonna have to pay it, because they've upheld the citation and the fine. Okay, but I'll find out about the mowing.
Madam Clerk?
Agenda item 2025-54 is for code compliance. This is an appeal to a citation for case number 2025-2811, citation number 2025-4628.6, for the citation fine in the amount of $1,006.04 for the property located at 1618 Parkside Drive. The owner and respondent is Therese DeWalt, and Mr. DeWalt is not here, so it would count as a no-show. Okay.
All right, moving along. We have no old business, so new business. We are moving, or requesting to move the November hearing from Tuesday, the 25th, to Monday, the 17th. I'm asking for a motion.
Motion to change?
Second. Gonzalez, Lapointe, roll call.
Lapointe,
Yes.
Bruni,
Yes.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Holman.
Yes.
That will be moved to Monday, the 17th. Motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Holman, Bernie, roll call.
Lapointe,
Yes.
Bruni,
Yes.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Holman.
Yes.